See, we are dealing with the social studies, 9th class, second unit. Second unit comes to the natural realms of the earth. What are the natural realms? We have different things we are going to study. The very first one comes to lithosphere. Lithosphere is nothing but the outermost part of the earth, which we can see sand, rocks, the outermost layer of the earth. Some places it is smoother and some places you can see it is hard, filled with mountains, plateaus, highlands, lowlands, valleys, etc. This is, see, in many of these features we can see that different shapes occur, and in some places you can see the wind moving, the shape of the water in different states, everything you can see in the lithosphere. Lithosphere heats up due to sun rays. Lithosphere heats up due to sun rays and cool downs in the evenings. See, it flows. It influences air and water too. We and the most other living beings live on the realms. See, we are living on the lithosphere, that is the realms of the earth sphere. We use rocks, soils and other things found are in the crust area, nothing but lithosphere. Now, hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is nothing but the content of water on the earth. You can see water in different forms. See, you can see the groundwater filled with minerals. And in some areas it comprises of various sources of water in different forms of water bodies that are rivers, lakes, ponds, and seas and oceans. That comes under the major part known as hydrosphere. Now we are going to study about atmosphere. You better know more things about atmosphere. In atmosphere you can see the many gases contained in the atmosphere. You can see different types of gases. Those are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, etc. You know that the living creatures takes oxygen, and the plants and trees, they give the sufficient fresh and air in the atmosphere. You can see it is totally exposed and it is filled with nitrogen and carbon dioxide, and water vapor existed in the atmosphere, and dust particles are also very important in the atmosphere, which creates a lot of differences in the atmosphere. After that, we are going to study about biosphere. The realms of the life is bacteria. You can see that in biosphere we are going to study the living creature. That is, it has been started from bacteria which took place in the oceans, constitutes the biosphere. From this word, biosphere has been come from Greek word known as bios, means life. Bio means, the meaning of the bio comes to life. How the life creator has been started. Okay. After that, we can see, you know what do you mean by rains, what do you mean by mountains, and what do you mean by winds. The next stage comes to monsoons. Now we are going to study about landforms. You know what is a landform? In landforms, we can divide them into mountains, oceans, etc. Okay. The first order comes to landform, or the primary division of the earth crust, into oceans and continents. In landforms, we are going to see about oceans, landform. Oceans, you know, Pacific, Antarctic, Indian Ocean, all those things, and landforms. We are going to study them in detail in the following lessons. Comes to now. Children, take care of the corona safety measures. We will meet in the next video.